Ladies and gentlemen, Bandaholics from around the world, it's time. Man, I've missed you guys. It seems like it's been forever since I last saw you all. Well, no worries, because Apple recently held their first event for 2022. And of course, every spring, Apple releases all new and refreshing colors to welcome longer days, warmer weather, and typically brighter colors on the Apple Watch bands. Most of you have probably already ordered some of these bands. Maybe some of you are still window shopping and are indecisive. Well, no worries, you've come to the right place, my friend. It's only one of many reasons why I love doing these videos. Number one, to showcase all the new bands under different lighting, since Apple's picture-perfect photography regularly gets colors pretty off, sometimes way off. And reason number two, it feeds my band addiction. So I assume you must have seen the title, and yup, you'd be correct. First up, we're going to take a look at the all-new Braided Solo colors, which this time around, we have 3 brand new colors that make for a very interesting trifecta. Truthfully, this trifecta is the brightest, most eye-catching batch of all of the styles, in my humble opinion at least. But before we roll the intro real quick, I wanted to mention that I've partnered with my good friend Mike and have opened up an all-new Discord where you can meet and talk with other bandaholics and band enthusiasts. There, you'll be able to show off your band plus watch combo for the day. Maybe you're excited about a new band that is currently en route to you and you want to share the excitement with others, because trust me, I refresh every 10 seconds to see where the UPS man is with my bands as soon as I see out for delivery. I know I'm not the only one. All jokes aside, if that's something that interests you, you can join the Discord through the link in the video description, and stay tuned until the end of the video for more information and also for giveaway instructions. Veterans of my channel know this, but I love spreading the band love. So if you want to win one of these all new bands all for yourself in my giveaway, stay tuned until the end. And yes, my giveaways are international for all to join. Okay, great. I think that's everything. Let's roll that intro, shall we? Alrighty folks, like I mentioned, this release of Braided Solos sees some very unique and vibrant colors. The 3 new colors being officially named Flamingo, Starlight, and Bright Green. Let's start with Flamingo. So if you only recently became or are becoming a bandaholic, you may be unaware of another bright and energetic pink within this line called Pink Punch that came out during the fall of 2020 release. I do own that one, so here it is, right next to Flamingo. Now, back in 2020, I thought Pink Punch was already bright as hell. But man, oh man, Flamingo, you gotta be kidding. Flamingo, folks, is bright, as you can see. It's so bright, as a matter of fact, I think I can comfortably run with this in the evening and be fine, because I'm sure this extremely bright pink band should do the job just fine so that other drivers can see me. That's a joke, by the way. Please be careful out there while running when it's dark. All jokes aside, I must admit that some fellow bandaholics detest bright bands with a passion. And man, for those band lovers that I'm talking about, you will absolutely hate this band. This band screams me, me, me. Look at me. And for some, that's okay. So just be prepared for some people to break their necks, because this bright pink band is surely one of the very first things people will notice about your fit. Trust me. It's as if Pink Punch had its saturation turned up 500%, and when right next to it, even makes Pink Punch look almost salmon color and not pink. It's as if Flamingo said, "Move aside, I am the true pink queen." 8 out of 10 band for me. A very good band that is reserved for those that wholeheartedly love and embrace the very bright and eye-catching bands. Moving right along, we move over to the neutralizer of this release, and that's Starlight. Subscribers of my channel know how in love I was when Apple tweaked silver on the aluminum Apple Watches and finally breathed some life to the typical yin and yang offerings. The regular silver and space gray was starting to get really boring in my opinion, and here is now Starlight now being featured on the Apple Watch aluminum offerings, the sport band, and now we have it on the Braided Solos. And there's something about the Braided Solos that clearly distinguish them from the more rubber-like floor elastomer offerings. Apple typically does this often. They'll release the same color for the sport band lines, and then may move that color over to the braided solos. And I love when they do this because I think all colors transcend to a whole new level thanks to the woven nylon material. The interwoven locks of thread make Starlight look extremely elegant, yet subtle at the same time. On the braided solo, it looks like a nice mixture of mostly whites with tiny hints of gold and maybe some tans thrown in there as well. Put all of these colors together and voila, you have Starlight. It looks particularly clean, of course, when paired up against the de facto default option, the Starlight Aluminum. But honestly, with it appearing white in most instances, you really can't go wrong with pairing it. A 9 out of 10, a phenomenal band. And last but certainly not least, we have Bright Green. Yes, that's actually the name of it. Some will remember the spearmint color of generations past, and that's all I could think of when unboxing this bad boy. It's this almost neon-esque spearmint with an extra dosage of contrast and saturation. Similar to Flamingo, be careful, for Apple's website does not do this one justice in terms of how bouncy and vibrant it truly is. Here it is paired with some of the duller and darker Apple Watch pairings. Specifically, check it out on the Space Black Titanium Edition Apple Watch, and you can clearly see the stark difference and just how frenetic this green is. It's a punch in the face and will make you notice it and appreciate the bright energy it sets to portray. Honestly, I'm a lover of the bright bands, and this offering makes for a wonderful pick, especially for the spring season. Is anyone else as excited as I am for all them longer days, pool days, and warmer weather? I for sure am thrilled and super stoked. This bright green band has earned its rightful place as one of my new favorites amongst the braided solo line, and here I have it compared to Inverness Green and Pistachio from previous generations. It's almost as if Pistachio and Bright Green aim to achieve the same goal. They're both minty, I guess, but Pistachio ends up looking dull and lifeless when put up against Bright Green. As the name suggests, folks, this one truly is bright. A nice 9 out of 10 in my book. And just like that, folks, we knock out the first of many videos to come. Just a few last words. I should be able to crank out 1 or 2 more band videos before I have a midterm. Ah yes, the dreaded midterms. I have it this Tuesday on March the 15th. I do take my study days pretty seriously, so I will cease all production for a couple of days to dedicate to studying, so hope you guys can understand. But on a lighter note, you could snag one of these all new gorgeous spring bands all for yourself in my giveaway. The giveaway rules are extremely simple. Number 1, you must be subscribed to TheJuan&Only and make sure you ring that bell so that you never miss out on any future tech content, including future band releases. Number 2, give me a follow over on my socials. The winner will be announced on Twitter and Instagram on April the 10th, 2022. I'm also starting to post a little more over on TikTok, so I'd appreciate a follow over there as well. And lastly, drop a comment letting me know which of all the new products released at the latest Apple event you were most excited for. Aside from bands, the new Mac Studio really intrigues me as that is directly aimed at individuals like myself, people who create videos, music, photography in a studio. The studio display sounds kind of cool, but I already have a Pro Display XDR, so... Plus, it's kind of expensive for what it is, and in typical Apple fashion, if you want the simple and very mundane ability to adjust the height on your monitor, Apple will charge you $300 or so? Like, what the f***? Also, remember, if you want to join Mike and I's Discord, click the link in the video description down below. I may host special giveaways within the Discord only later in the future, but it's just an idea for now. I'd love to reward the die-hard Bandaholics like myself, and who knows, you may learn a thing or two about a few rare bands you may have never heard about when talking to other Bandaholics. Alright guys, that's been it for now. Good luck to all who enter the giveaway. It's been a pleasure bringing you all yet another seasonal band video, but we're just starting. Hit that like button for me as one final favor, and I cannot wait to catch you all in the next video here real soon.